Alright, so straight 6. The starter's replaced. The date on that I have on the page. I did the wires and the plugs about a year ago. I went into the distributor and replaced there's the modulator and something else in there. The oil's been changed about every 6,000 miles. This leaks. The power steering leaks. I'm not sure if it's from the hose. I think it's from the reservoir, but I have to add a little bit every week. But the power steering does work. I don't really have any issues so much. I don't have a lot of power to climb, and I haven't really pushed it or raced it or anything. I tend to drive them pretty slow, but I'm not sure why I have a delay when I go up hills. Here's the push button I had put in. When I went through here, I started having electrical problems with my interior lights, and so I went through and all these electrical connections I cleaned and replaced and tried to do everything I could. My main issue with this has been electrical. Not so much of a problem right now, just dim lights. When I went into the fuse box and I took the plug out, it had a lot of green corrosion that I was scrubbing out, and I'm not sure how much of that is to blame for what's going on with having dimness. It might just not be grounded behind the dash. So let me start it off. It runs, it drives. I've been driving it every day. I don't really want to hold on to it because we've got 5 children and I need a bigger car. See, sometimes this works, other times you have to press down there. So when I got it, I'm trying to think, it's about 80,000 miles on it. He said it belonged to his grandfather and he didn't drive it very much. These speedometers on Novas only go to 100,000. I tend to believe him, but there it's marked 97,558. I don't have slipping from the transmission. I don't really have any engine problems. The engine runs pretty well. I replaced the radiator. I put a larger radiator in. The only tap you might hear will be coming from the distributor tap. And in addition, I do have a slow drain on a battery. It does work well. I haven't been stuck anywhere with a problem with the battery. But I do trickle charge about, I don't know, at least once a month. And it takes a full charge. So I'm not sure where I'm losing electricity. I changed the alternator, put a new one in not long ago down here. This part right here, the plastic was broken that plugs in there, but it does plug in both ends, and I've done a lot of maintenance on it. So if you have any questions about that, just post them and I'd like to answer them for you publicly. Now we can take it for a drive.